Hello everyone and welcome to episode 13 of Red Dead Redemption 2. Hopefully everything still looks and sounds okay. There's been a few updates to the game since the last time that we played, and it's actually been a few weeks. This is one of the longest period of times that we've had away from sort of a running series, and it wasn't sort of planned this way, but what happened is that we got really roped into a little game called The Last of Us, followed by the Left Behind DLC, followed by The Last of Us Part 2. And once that series got its hooks into us, there was a lot of drive to continue all the way through. So as a result, the original plan of sort of intermixing Red Dead Redemption 2 with other games fell by the wayside. We're back now, and I think the current plan is that we're going to make this the primary game, because I have really enjoyed this and missed our time away from Arthur and Dutch and friends. However, it is notable that it has been at least 2 weeks, possibly 3. Hello to Drienne. Since the last time that we had a chance to play this, so I'm a little bit concerned about remembering some of the subtleties of the control scheme. We'll see how it goes. Drienne will be lurking. Yes, as I understand it, Drienne will be playing this game themselves over at Drienne Lavode, DRIEN_LAVODE. And hello to Moo.
What do you want, boy? This is private property.
This here the Gray Plantation?
Yep.
Sheriff's orders. You wanted me to have a word with some folk on the property. I'm recently deputized, you see.
Deputized? And I suppose Lee was drunk when he did it? Look, you can come in, but you ain't talking with me.
Obliged.
I was found at Caliga Hall to find out more about the Greys. How is the volume? This game has always been a little bit on the soft side. Hopefully it's okay. There used to be a rather significant audio bug where after starting the game you had to exit out to Windows to fix the fact that Windows would dial the internal mixer all the way down, which I've never seen before. That bug appears to have been fixed though, which is nice. There is no hitching post that I see, unless this pillar is a hitching post. Well, maybe we'll just hop off. Yeah, Moo, I hope you're having a great... What is today? Wednesday. Boy, it was a long Wednesday, too.
Hey, I was hoping you'd talk a moment. I'm a student of the history of the region, and,
I ain't the one to speak to. Try Master Bo. Think he's down there by the wood store. Boy's got
Okay, here's our famous autosave.
in the world.
I probably wouldn't have stopped by this
You all right, girl?
farmstead or whatever it is, manor house, this late in the day. There used to be a way to check the time. There it is, 9:11. It seems a little bit late for calling hours, but they're not going to give me a hitching post. I'm going to ride Yalta over here, and we'll see what's up. Oh, well, this is hopefully the person I'm looking for.
Huh. I'll see you at the sheriff's office.
Excuse me, friend.
We friends?
Not yet, but he is hoping.
I guess.
We don't get a lot of traveling men here. Then suddenly, there's a whole phalanx of mysterious but strangely helpful Yankees about the place.
Is there?
What are you doing here?
I was just looking for work.
Well, looking for something. Don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
What secret?
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
The thing is, I don't care if you kill the whole lot of us and the Braithwaites.
I don't want to kill anyone.
I love her, you know.
Love who?
Penelope. But it's impossible.
Well, love tends to be complicated.
She's a Braithwaite. I'm Bo Gray, son of Tavish Gray, nephew of Lee Gray, the sheriff, grandson of old Murdo Gray. We Grays have been loyal to the state and murderous to the Braithwaites for so long now, no one can even quite explain why. Beyond blind loyalty and stupidity, I'm supposed to be loyal to some nonsense while she's amazing. She's Like a woman from the future. She's like tomorrow, if tomorrow turns out fine.
Well, I'm sorry for your predicament.
Would you help?
I don't want to get involved. Gang feuds. Seems unseemly.
I'll pay. I've got money. We Grays, we've always got money. No brains, mind, but money.
Well, in that case...
I know she loves to sit out in the gazebo on the edge of the Braithwaite property. Take her this letter and this bracelet, please.
I hope that bracelet is folded up. That is a very small box. And hello to Azaric. So, quick pause, because I wanted to call out Azaric's shout-out command on his stream. Today, he played through episode 4 of The Wolf Among Us, which I will not say anything in detail about to avoid spoilers. But Azaric has one of the neatest shout-out commands that I have seen, where it not only says something in chat, but also on screen it pops up and it does a little animation and it actually pulls the streamer's picture up. I've never seen anything like that. We don't necessarily go to all the big streamers or anything like that, but that is incredibly cool. That is very neat. And thank you, Drienne, for doing the shout-out in our chat. All right, I have limits. What is the word? Doubts? Let's go with doubts about my ability to sneak in here. But I am suddenly very glad that we stopped by at night. Yeah, so Azaric does not use OBS, so I don't really know how far away this is. I probably should have checked the map. Oh, okay, hold on. Where's my horse? I thought, he kept gesturing to this house, oh, I'm in love with her, I'm in love with her. I thought that that's where we were going.
I should really appreciate you taking those to her.
Wait, can I walk through this? Because it seems like Yalta can. Oh, yeah.
Okay, girl.
Also, she needs some... Yeah, let's have an apple.
Oh, I'm sorry, girl.
Yeah, the only thing I can say about, I will acknowledge that to my memory, and it's been many, many years, I think that Azaric and I are making I think that he's making very similar decisions to the ones that I made years and years ago on The Wolf Among Us. I've also very much enjoyed the fact that Mia has accidentally made some of the same decisions, but that is as much as I will say about it. I think we've all been in the position of being in a stream, like say a Red Dead Redemption stream, and suddenly the topic of an altogether different game comes up, and you're like, wait, they're not gonna say anything, because I want to play The Wolf Among Us. So don't worry, we're gonna back down off that topic. I really enjoyed watching Azaric's. Oh, I will say this, and again, no spoiler. Azaric did not find all of the Book of Fables entries in episode 4. I don't think I ever found, in any of the episodes where that was a possibility, I don't think I ever once... Have I... Wait, where's all of my weapons? Oh, I can't use any weapons. Okay, I was going to try to shoot that. It is said multiple times on the screen, you are not allowed to use any weapons here. Oh, hello to Tashir and Mormaru. The end of that thought was going to be, if I found all of the Book of Fable entries in any episode, it might have been the very first one, and I think I missed one or two in every other episode. I don't know where they're hidden, and since I don't tend to replay narrative games, I have never gone back to try to find where I went wrong. But yeah, I would say don't feel bad about missing out on those, because I have yet to meet the person. I bet Drienne has them all. That's what I bet. Episode 4 was a great... Hold on, let me just take this turn. Yerp. Great bounce back from episode 3. Episode 3 was a little one-dimensional, but 4 was really great and my favorite so far, as there's only one left. Yeah, hopefully, let's all cross our fingers that they do right by Season 2. So, after Telltale Games went out of business, Skybound bought up, I think, some of their intellectual properties, hopefully brought over some of their programmers and stuff, and I would love to see them push things through. As far as I know, and I bet Drienne knows this in greater detail, yeah, I'm sure I'm more likely to get spotted on horseback. Drienne probably knows this in greater detail, but... So, wait, I know I can't use guns. Can I use, like, throwing knives? Like, I just want to have options. I don't want a lantern. Oh, no, see, now I can have guns. Okay, so... Throwing knife. Yes, that's nice and quiet. And then I want a bow. I don't expect to kill anybody in here, but, I mean, it doesn't hurt to be prepared, yeah? Mormaru is confusing. Oh yeah, I should have asked Mormaru as well. Mormaru is confirming only the 4th season of The Walking Dead, but that's not a cause for concern. Games take a long time to make. Like, a long time to make. That's one of the oddest things. Look at this scene, by the way. Look how beautiful this is. Amazon Game Studios brought together, like a bunch of very high-profile developers, and I think that, like, Jade Raymond was involved in, like, organizing the studio and stuff, and then, like, 1 year later, almost to the day, I think, they... What's the creep button? There we go. They shut everything down. And it's like, what happened after a year that would make them close it down? What did they think was going to happen? Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, let's not get seen by that person. Now, fortunately, we've got some fog to explain why they all have cataracts or whatever. All right, I don't know how far they can see. I don't want to be in sight. I should also note I don't really know where we're going. Just sort of generally moving over towards that yellow dot. Oh, hello to Patikin. Okay, that doesn't seem bad.
I'm going to ask you to leave. Hey, I'm just a tourist. I don't suppose you mind my walking through these grounds. I got a guidebook talks about the big plantation house.
Your guidebook's about to get you shot, Yankee. Get out of here.
That's real hospitable.
What is the... Okay, I'll leave. Okay, I'm leaving. As soon as I can stand up. Why can't I throw the knife in his face? What if I feel like I should be able to knife him? Maybe that's the limitation of the mission. You're not allowed to murder these guys. Okay, so that clarifies that no, they actually do have some distance, because that guy I don't even think was on my radar when I got seen. Okay, so prediction. Gold medal, don't get spotted during the creep section. Which means that I've already lost it. And I think I'll have to learn to live with that. Carolina's predicting... Hello to Carolina also. They are predicting that they're mission critical. Now, actually, on the topic of Patikin, while we're just sort of, like, lurking in the game, I mean... Patikin, you finished your adventure game today. It was like... So, like, why hasn't that guy seen me? I'm literally standing underneath a lantern. I bet he's gonna turn and see me. Let's creep away. Maybe I'm not inside the mission radius yet. Like, he sees me, but he's decided not to care.
Someone's sneaking on the property.
Yeah, okay. So they have very poor peripheral vision. Sorry. Okay.
I'm only trying to take a look around the place.
Yeah. Whoa! It really feels like he failed the mission. So Patikin is confirming that he did fail the first one of the series that he's playing. And what, like... He's got one of those names that hasn't... Okay, can I at least have my throwing knife? Hold on a second. Isn't it like, Patikin, isn't it called like something of the sword? Like breath of the sword or soul of the sword or something? The sword and the shield? This is very good creepy music. Sneak past the guards to Penelope. Alright. Now, I want to say... Ah, there we go. Okay. So if I push... No. Can I make this bigger? Like, keep it bigger? Because I feel like... Expanded. Yes, hold... Wait. Okay, yeah, make it bigger. See, now we can see further on the radar. Alright, so we can see that red dot. Let's just wait for him to turn around. Oh, yeah, he's actually stopped. This is good. We'll just wait for him to go on his way. Okay. So what I'm not seeing is, like, you know when you're making noise? I'm pretty sure in this game one of the things is that it, like, makes a white pulse around your character. And since we're not seeing that, I'm pretty sure that I can hurry in a quiet fashion. Now, that guy, or that person, is going to be a problem. Maybe we'll go around back of the house. Or, well, whatever this is, we can probably just go straight through it. It's like a jackalope in here that's gonna attack. Hey, remember the time... Okay, I want to make sure, like, Drienne is not in here right now. Drienne, if you're lurking, be extra lurky right now. Remember the time there was, like, a lion that attacked us? That was so... Like, that was the last thing I expected to come out of there. Like, it could have been one of those drithers from The Witcher 3, and I would have been exactly as surprised as that lion being there. Patikin saying that he might actually start the sequel tomorrow, since there's 5. Wow. Get through all of them straight away with no other games in between. Also, where does this lady sleep? What is this? Oh, she's there. So let's put the knife away. If you're gonna creep up on a young woman who is all by herself on a thick, foggy night, don't, like, maybe put your knife back in your pocket. Okay, let's straighten up. All joking aside, let's be a respectable individual here. Hello.
Are you Penelope Braithwaite?
Why, yes, I am.
I've got a letter for you.
Oh.
And a gift.
A letter and a gift. Well, we don't even know each other.
Well, it's not from me. It's from,
From Bo. Oh, he is so...
Strange.
Yes, he's a little strange, but also so human. The rest of our families are stuck in the Dark Ages, or, well, I don't know, cave people, perhaps. Bo's different. But if they find out, they'll kill him and send me to live someplace awful like Ohio. Have you ever been to Ohio, sir?
No.
Well, neither have I, but my uncle has a factory there. He was sort of the black sheep on account of having left, but now they tolerate him because he's a vicious snob. Families are there's something else. You got a family, sir?
No, not really.
Well, they tolerate him because of the money. But me, with my ideas above my station, they can't stand.
That sounds pretty complicated. I don't know quite what to say.
Well, nothing to say, except I hope they all rot. I don't, well, maybe a bit. But here, if you see Bo again, will you give this to him?
Sure.
Leave the area without being seen. And now the entire radar, look how red it is. Now, one of the streams that I have not yet had a chance to see is that, unless I missed my guess, today was day one of Tashir. So is that a fishing hole? Or like a fishing spot where see the bubbles? I feel like if I was not interested in doing this mission, I would want to fish right there. Today was Tashir's first episode of Control, which is a game that I'm very glad to have finished because that means that I get to watch his stream, and Control is very, very good. I hope that he enjoys it anywhere near as much as we did here, and I want to make sure to watch his stream. But where I had a chance to, I got home in time to see some Patikan, I got home in time to see some Azurik. I did not get to see any of Tashir's stream yet, so hopefully that will be in the archive and we'll be able to check that out. And Tashir is confirming Control is awesome so far. Yeah, it's... like, Again, I feel very comfortable talking about why I don't like things. But when I do like things, one of the things that comes to mind is, am I overselling? Am I setting unrealistic expectations? Control plays and looks at all times better than, like, for most of my life, I thought a game could control a controller look. It is... It's just a real accomplishment of both form and function. And the main character in it is played by Courtney Hope, who Tashir will remember played a different character, not a spoiler, a different character altogether in Quantum Break. And in Quantum Break, she played like my favorite character in that particular story because of the role that she had in the story, and that is all I will say about that. But when I heard, oh, she also plays the main character in Control, I was like, yep, score. Now, interestingly, there is a different character in Control that I grew to like a whole lot in that game, again, due to his role in the story, but I'm not going to be more specific than that. Moo is confirming that it was very fun to see Tashir discover it, and Tashir saying, oh really, I think I know who it can be. Probably. Yeah, it's... Okay, so we got silver. Hold on. That's better than I expected. Complete within 3 minutes. What am I, the Flash? I guess you could do it. Once you know the route, you could probably sprint the whole way, but 3 minutes. But, like, Control is like... You know how, like, in media, they'll have, like, a fake video game, and it's always, like, it looks completely implausible that this could be a game, both because it doesn't look like it controls or moves the way that a game would need to, and also, it's just a little bit too... Not like... It just doesn't look like a real game. Control doesn't look like a real game. If you took the video game Control and you could, like, send it 5 years back in time and put it onto, like, an episode of, like, Law & Order CSI, people would be like, get the fuck out of here. The games don't look like that. Come on. Like, another person who's playing Control, like, it's not just Tashir. Moo has been actually replaying it in preparation for doing the DLC, and... like, in my experience, playing Control, I'm learning now, is very different from watching Control. Because when you're playing Control, you're like, I don't want to die. This is a very challenging game, at least at the default difficulty settings, which is how I played all the way through the game. I'm sure somebody will say, it's not that hard. And there were some parts that I found very challenging. And so as a result, you're sort of like, you're managing the combat. Whoa, boy. This is gonna be a thing. Okay, am I supposed to get involved here? Because I have business here.
Goddamn Braithwaite's sneaking about here.
All right. They seem to be stormtrooper level marksmen, so I'm just gonna keep going.
He's gone. We're gonna catch all kinds of hell from the sheriff.
Tashir's calling it Mootrol.
This dude's getting worse, not better. We need to settle this soon, once and for all. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh, but my point was, when you're not at the controls and you get to like look at control, you get to see it. Like, I'm just saying that I forgot and stopped seeing how gorgeous that game is. And so even if you're listening to this and you have already played Control for yourself, like, well, I sort of know the story, whatever.
Working for the Greys now. All right.
Oops.
Come on.
Even if that's your thought, go take a look at it. Tune into Tashir Games, Tasherre Games, or I Moo Do You Moo 2, with a TOO being the end there. Go check them out, because that game is a festival. Yeah, Tashir's looking back. And doesn't it, like, Tashir, when you're not at the controls, doesn't it look better? Because, yeah, it is a frenetic game, and there can be so much happening that you're trying to, like, keep tabs on out of the corner of your eye, that when you don't have to worry about managing, you can just, like, look at it. It's like, wow. But that's my thoughts on Control. It is a very, very fun game to play and to watch. And also, I don't know where this person is. That might be him in the stall. I kind of think it is. All right. And... oh, I haven't brushed Yalta yet. Let's do this real quick. Oh, and Pat. Oh, and she's hungry too. Feed. I think most of the time auto feed is going to make a smart choice. No, see, her health is still down. Okay, we got to do something about this. Horse. So, we can see here what it's going to do in the middle. Let me... huh. Oh, you know what? There's got to be not horse reviver, not horse stimulant. Could be horse medicine. No, all of these things fortify horse. I want to refill horse core. All right, so we'll just go with some creeping time. There we go. Yeah, I need some oat cakes is what I need. She loves those. So she had to turn off the RTX stuff because it was killing the frame rate. Still looks beautiful. It really does. You know, RTX has some neat stuff to it, but I'll just say this exactly once. I do not consider it to be a make or break feature. I know that if you watch Digital Foundry, they make it sound like you'd be better off just like dabbing Vaseline into your eyes if you can't have RTX. It's RTX or nothing, and I like their work a lot. I feel like their position is a little overblown. If we are not able to run like Metro Exodus or something with full RTX on, it's fine. It's fine. The game still looks really good.
You got my money?
Sure. Did she give anything? For me?
Yes.
Might I have it?
Sure. But it'll cost you. I can't be bothered. Here, take it.
Oh, thank you, Arthur. Thank you. My God. What a woman. This'll get her killed for sure.
What?
Women's suffrage. Around here, they don't even like men voting. They'd bring back the monarchy given half the chance. Progress is a dirty word in these parts. Unlike incest.
Excuse me?
I don't want to marry my cousin Matilda. I want to marry Penelope. But they'll kill her at one of those rallies they're holding. They've done it before. Mister, you gotta help.
No, I'm afraid I don't want no part of it.
I'll pay. My family, we've still got some money.
Fine. Just no more running around with letters.
Thank you. Come on. We better get going.
Also, I'm discovering for the very first time in chat, Tashir has a 2080 Ti. Congratulations. That is a hell of a card.
All right. And follow me to Rhodes. Come on, come on. Yeah. We'll go around the property and take the road to town.
Like Jason McMaster had a 2080 and then upgraded to the 2080 Ti because it was legitimately that much better.
Easy, boy. Calm down.
I can't be calm. If we don't get there in time, my true love may be shot.
If she wants to rally, you gotta let her rally.
Well, good as the cause is, I can't let her become a martyr to it. I want to marry a flesh and blood woman, not a statue in her honor.
I'm sure they know what they're doing.
There they are.
I am Ying. There we go.
Bo, what are you doing here?
I cannot let you go through with this. You'll be killed.
I'm prepared to die for the cause, Bo. You know that.
Do something, please.
Do what? Fight this mob?
We must begin.
They'd eat me alive.
This is no laughing matter, sir. They need protecting from certain elements. Mostly my family. Penelope, I beg you.
I'll tell you what. Your friend here can drive the wagon for us. It'll allow us to shout all the louder. Hooray!
Sure.
Miss Calhoun! Miss Calhoun! My friend here says he can drive the wagon.
Well, Olive Calhoun. Normally I like to drive myself, but today I feel like a man joining us sends the right message.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you feel right at home. Shall we go?
She has
All
clearly
right,
not
ladies.
seen me deal with wolves.
We know our song is a good one, and we know our cause is a pure one.
Yes, ma'am.
Let liberty reign.
Oh, Olive, I have some bad news for you about my my wildlife handling skills.
Housekeepers and daughters, we cook the food. Now. Take us down Main Street, right through town to the steps of the Bank of Rhodes, Mr. What was your name?
Arthur Morgan.
Very good, Mr. Morgan. Not too quick and not too slow. We need them to hear our voice.
Well, they'll hear it all right.
Very good, very good. Mr. Morgan, are you an old friend of the movement?
I'm just a driver, Mrs. Calhoun. Maybe a shotgun messenger if it comes to it. I hope it won't.
Well, our message will be delivered peaceably, Mr. Morgan. You can keep your shotgun to yourself. Stay on Main Street. It's a left up here, Mr. Morgan. Look at these people. It's about to get exciting. I can feel it.
I believe you might be right.
Good day, Sheriff. I trust you'll make sure it's a peaceful assembly. Oh, do give it a rest, you sorry fool. Mr. Morgan, I give you the male of the species.
That's a pretty dumb specimen, I grant it.
A little further, please. Stop just past the bank. This spot is fine, sir. Ladies, get down!
Come on!
Go home! Shut your mouth! What the hell is going on? Well, man! Oh, my God. Go shitting and cause all this trouble. You don't even know what to get.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a great day for all of us. For today is the day we begin to live as equals. Yes, equal, sir. Fair and equal.
This is unnatural. This is nonsense.
Fair, equal, and free, just as the Founding Fathers intended.
Founding fathers, not founding mothers, you silly old goat.
His philosophy dependent on biology.
What the hell you doing here, boy?
Keep your voice down. I'm trying to listen to the speech.
Hello, darling cousin.
Don't you ever speak to me like that. What are you doing here?
Listening. I suppose.
Go help Bo. His cousin is a moron. And stop them from ruining the speech.
You need to learn yourself some manners, cousin. Haven't you got anything better to do? Oh, you always was
Bo,
a cocky little...
weren't we just leaving?
Who the hell is this?
Follow me, Ronnie.
What? You'll hit me?
Come on.
Sir, can you not see how idiotic you are?
Come on, Bo. Let's go. Quick now.
We gotta go before they think twice.
Yeah, well, we're departing, but we're not
Follow me.
fleeing.
I know a place. It's an old battlefield no one goes to.
You don't want to go back and hear the speeches? I ain't voted before, but kind of getting hot for voting rights.
I don't know whether to take you seriously, Mr. Morgan. My cousins are my primary concern right now. If everyone knows about Penelope and me...
Everyone knows about Penelope and you. I know about Penelope and you, and I've been here all of 10 minutes. Sooner it's out, sooner it's resolved.
The sooner it's dealt with, you mean, we're dealt with. Our families, the Grays and the Braithwaites, we bury our secrets, and we bury them deep.
Your secrets and your treasure.
You know, Catherine Braithwaite's got a daughter. No one's seen her in years. She weren't right, you know, and Penelope said...
I ain't heard about daughters. I heard about gold.
But Yankee gold? I fear that's just a story, Mr. Morgan. And I don't know.
This is as fast as she goes right now.
Awful.
Nobody died. Ain't that awful?
My cousins are vindictive bastards. My brothers are vindictive bastards. My cousins are worse.
They started it.
I know, but
You should leave.
I will. As soon as I have enough money. When my family... We have money, but I don't.
Is your family very rich?
Yes, well, I believe so. But, they keep me out of the discussions. I have more of a... artistic temperament, so...
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yes. Oh, you made a joke. I really love her. I do.
Well, stick around. Maybe you can die for her as well.
I thought you were trying to make me feel better.
Look, I gotta go.
Me too. Oh, damn! I'm gonna be late. My uncle is quite as bad as you would imagine. Here, your payment. Thank you. Excuse me.
Oh, hey, gold. That's not too bad. Oh, well, it was just a speed run. But that's still, I'll take gold.
Come on, girl.
All right, I am kind of inclined to continue on down this path, and while we choose our next destination, maybe we're done with this for now, because I don't see any further advancement on that plot right now, unless there's something back here. Let's take a quick look. Molly O'Shea or Abigail? Well, I like Abigail, but the other thing I wanted to do is, even though it's on the other side of the world, I want to go check in with our resident naturopath, or whatever we call him. So, while I go along, I would expect the 2080 Ti to be able to do the RTX effects in Control pretty well, particularly if you're using the DLSS. So like I said, I haven't had a chance to see the VOD yet, but Control is one of the games in... Control is one of the games that supports... what is this red dot?
Fine morning, partner.
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Hey, friend.
Control is one of the games that supports AI, NVIDIA's sort of AI-driven anti-aliasing technique. And what it does is it renders the game internally at a lower resolution, but then uses a whole bunch of digital wizardry to make it look, in some cases, better than it would at its native resolution. So I'm just curious if those options were explored on Tashir's stream. Again, I submit that you are missing not all that much, I think, with ray tracing. But I would expect the card to be able to handle it, because that is a beast of a card. A little choppy and XSplit. Okay, now that I do know something about, because although we didn't have any difficulty with control, if you remember when we tried to do... Yeah, Tashir, you were here. Remember Watchdog Legion? Yikes. I could not get that running at all with RTX on.
Hey, best you keep moving.
Huh.
It ain't worth it. Let's go.
I hope this is a bad guy. Oh, wait, what happened? I pressed the wrong button. Wait, how many guys is still left? Y'all don't get shot.
You're gonna die in a lump.
Well, I can rob the train, but then if I rob you, I'm the winner. But Deacon saying that it's a DirectX 12 thing. I know that Azric also uses XSplit now, thanks to some help from Tashir to get it up and running properly. I've honestly forgotten if we're running this game on DirectX 12. I'm pretty sure we're running this game in Vulkan. I think we tried some DirectX 12 benchmarks, and although it... Oh, yeah, look at that. I definitely got evil points for... Like, was that an innocent person? Maybe that's why. Oh, yeah, and here's the train conductor. Well, look, man, like, what is he doing with this 67 cents? Alright, now I just gotta figure out how to get these two bozos off their thing. Now that's a cool horse. I like that horse. Come on. Alright, now I can get him. So, Carolyn was asking, do things run better in DirectX 11 versus DirectX 12? In my experience, it is a mixed bag, and it depends a lot on your hardware. The newer the video card, and the newer the drivers, of course, I find the more likely it is that it is going to run well. I need smoke, I think. Yeah, cigar. The newer everything is... including like the software, the more likely it is that you're going to have a good experience with DirectX 12. That said, if you are having stutteriness or crashing or anything else of that nature, one common recommendation is try taking it down to DirectX 11 and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so there's a health cure here. Do I need to cure my health at all? Not really. I took surprisingly few hits in that whole thing, so I guess we won't bother with that. Wait. Pistol cartridges. Wow, I'm not sure if these guys just didn't do a very thorough job of checking this place, or if they got interrupted by an idiot riding up on a horse and shooting them all to death, but... Wait, I can't take the brandy? I'm sure we all have space for more brandy. Where's the brandy? Fine brandy. Alright, was there anything in the bottom drawer? No, okay. Oh, that's not exactly where I thought he was gonna go. Thought maybe through that window. Okay. Arthur, just go down. I don't expect to find a lot more in here, but based on what we found in the cabinetry, you never know. Like that bag. Can I search that? Now I can sit. Tashir saying the Division has been on the 2080 Ti with DirectX 12 for the last 2 weeks and feels the VODs look way better. Yeah, I will say, and I suspect that you've already determined this, Tashir, because I have not seen any meaningful crashes, but I like to, like, point this out every once in a while, because we were going nuts trying to solve the crashing problem with DirectX 12, and it turned out that the answer was the option in the Division 2 settings menu to turn off low latency movement mode, which is not something that I ever in a million years would have put together with video card related crashing, but as soon as we turned that off, it was like a switch was flipped. It was immediate, and it has been permanent. I don't know if I... Like, part of me wants to get on and, like, wander some of these ruins, but then again, I'm not really short on anything, and this game is very good about calling your attention to things that you might want to check out, usually by having, like, a person yell at you, or, you know, hey, over here! As Rick is saying, with the new update, Slobs did not like that, but it's led him to XSplit, and he has to say that he's enjoying it so far, especially since I found out I have a free year of it. Nice! It was something, what was it? I'm trying to think if it was Watch Dogs. There was something that made us turn on the CPU monitor in Streamlabs OBS, particularly because there was, like, we wanted to make sure that it wasn't getting pegged out and causing any issues. What was that, though? No, Black Sat had different issues, but streaming wasn't that game's issue. No, I don't remember either. Oh, yes, okay, so sorry. The answer was when we were trying to do, actually, The Last of Us 1, when we were streaming that, we thought that we might get a better quality signal switching from the NVENC encoder over to the CPU one. We were trying to figure out how high we could dial it up before it would cause an issue. That's why we turned it on. Answer is quite high. Black Sad is a very interesting game, and like I said at the end of Black Sad, I would love to see that development team, or at least that franchise, that property, get another bite at the apple. I would love to see another Black Sad game. In the event that they do one, I have some specific recommendations on ways that I might want to see them adjust the way they approach some stuff. Oh, okay. I didn't know that you could just drive the reins directly into the side of a tree, but also, given the propensity for us to get attacked by wildlife on these missions, I'm not sure that I really want to have Yalta unable to escape. But, like, also, very quickly, and this is not a spoiler in any way, if anybody here didn't see it, there was one sequence in Black Sad where basically there are some some real technical issues with that game, and we played it at least 2 years or something after release. And for those kinds of issues to still be in the PC release, it just speaks to sort of an unsteady level of technical quality. It's not a reason not to play the game, but these are things to know going in. It is definitely lacking that level of polish that you get from supermassive games, from Telltale games. Like the worst Telltale game experience that I had was not as bad as the technical issues we had during certain sections of Black Sad. Okay, so we're looking for the wildlife guy, Arthur Mason. Adam Mason. I don't see him anywhere. Oh, there he is. Shit. I don't have my shotgun.
On you, you know.
Mr. Morgan.
How are you?
Well, sir,
What are you working on?
do you know anything about alligators?
Only the basics. Avoid them wherever possible.
Well, did you know that in the last 50 years, we've killed 90%?
You say that like it makes you sad.
They're beautiful creatures.
Let's see how you speak when one of them's got you in a death row.
Yes, I will make some creature a very happy lunch one of these days.
Let's try and avoid that from happening today, huh? Well, you stay there, you'll get a great shot, then you'll get eaten.
What a way to go.
Why don't we take this boat out, and I'll protect you. Come on, get in the boat, he'll be fine.
I want my shotgun.
If you really think that's necessary.
You carry on shooting from that bank, you're gonna wish them wolves had eaten you.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, God.
The 10% who survived, they're the nasty ones.
All right, then. Oh, I saw movement to the north of us. Oh, and to the west. Oh, and to the northwest, there. That's probably where we should look.
Let's go look then.
When we find one, line me up so I can get the shot.
I'll try.
Don't get too close. You'll scare them away.
Close, but not too close. Got it.
Oh, hello to Simlander, by the way. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to participate so much in the does Factorio use all of the CPU
If we're in luck, an alligator won't be far away.
in the
Saving
world.
alligators, but you don't mind that pork chop getting butchered.
Pork chop isn't in danger of extinction.
All right. Try to bring him around nice and easy. Hold on. That's a really good picture to take.
Quick, I must get this shot. We caught him. In the middle of his dinner. This is history-making, truly. Nature, in all its glory and cruelty.
Could have been you if you stayed on that bank where I found you.
Don't. Okay. So, now it's southwest or due west. Last year, they brought 10,000 skins out of the swamps of Lemoyne alone.
Well, the gators got some catching up to do then.
Cases, trunks, shoes, boots, belts, Bibles even. They'll make anything out of gator leather that the market desires.
And all the gator's gonna do with your leather is eat it. Maybe chew on it a while.
Quite. It's hardly fair.
All right, I don't want to...
In the season, there are more alligator hunters down here than alligators. Right. There, in the canebrake. That's a likely spot for one. Take us around the island until
Right
we see
there.
something.
No, right there.
Okay.
There, in the channel. You see its head? Excellent. Beast in repose. All is calm as the predator lurks. The final sighting was to the northwest of here.
Carolyn is saying that he thinks he'll be going Intel. Our current system is in Intel, the primary streaming PC. I have always had good experiences with Intel.
17 feet, 19 feet, 21 feet with a 5-foot head.
What?
They found some big bulls in these parts. Surely they did.
There's 20-foot gators here, and us two idiots are sitting in a 12-foot skiff?
No, this is in the 70s, 80s.
Oh, boy.
All the really big gators have been hunted out and killed. More the shame, I say. It's terrible.
Ain't shame to this rowing fool who values his arms being attached to his body.
Yes, there. Oh, No, he's gone. Ah! Can you stop the boat just there, off the island?
Sure.
Okay.
We stop too long, locals are gonna start getting curious.
Just there, please. So I'm facing the landmass.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Now look, there's an alligator back in those palms. Could you run in there and coax him out?
Coax him?
Please, he's quite something. If I could take that fellow's likeness, it might just save him from the taxidermist.
Fine. But maybe I want this monster stuffed and on display.
Huh, that's the spirit. Out you go then. Get him and get him to notice you, and then turn tail and run.
I don't like this. Not one bit.
Keep going. Through the palms.
I cannot believe that I'm going to go up against an alligator with just this rinky-dink carbine.
Come on, you big dozy lizard, rouse yourself.
So what is the plan here?
Awake?
Yep. Okay.
I hope you're slow. Come on, Gator.
Got him! What a specimen!
Nearly got him eating me.
Go.
I don't know what I'd do without you, sir. I really don't. We can congratulate ourselves on a job well done, Mr. Morgan. Take us back where we began.
Anyway, I hope you got something worth printing.
Oh, assuredly. The nation will see these beautiful beasts for what they are.
Killing machines?
No. Well, yes. Maybe that's not a bad thing. This is America, after all. We hold a love for killers that borders on macabre. Loving killers is part of our makeup.
Maybe. But usually we wait until after they're dead.
Well, I hope we've changed.
Me too.
Simulander's gonna go do some pork chops. Enjoy. Hope you have a great dinner. I'd like to talk about
Doctor here.
Simulander's RimWorld game, but we get some more dialogue here.
That should do it.
Yes.
These pictures you're taking,
Yes.
they gonna be any good?
I certainly hope so. Though I doubt it. The subject is magnificent, the backdrop jaw-dropping, but the agent of beauty is a talentless fool. Although maybe I'll strike a few lucky shots.
You sure do make me laugh that way you talk about yourself, Mr. Mason.
Well, I'm good for laughing at, if nothing else.
I didn't mean it like that.
I know. Still, I feel such a fool round you, sir.
Don't worry about it.
I foresaw many an ignominious future for myself, but never damsel in distress.
Well, good luck, Mr. Mason.
Thank you, and to you too, sir.
Try and stay out of trouble.
I shall certainly try.
Wow, I think that might be the first Arthur Mason. What's this guy's first name? Mason. That's all we get. Where I didn't get killed.
Okay then, girl.
All right. I also need a snack because my what's it called is low. Health core, stamina core, whatever. So yeah, that looks perfect. Let's have some strawberries. Albert Mason, says Captain Dingus. Dingus, I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Wednesdays tend to be some of the busiest days for me. So as a result, we don't often get a chance to stream, but this is a rare exception. So I feel like it's back to camp. As far as I can see. Yeah. So let's go back. Of the two, if I have to choose between Molly O'Shea, who I kind of know, and Abigail, who I definitely know, I'm going to go hang out with Abigail for a bit. Also, just, whoops, that's not the right one. Oh, so, wait, a couple things. So, put it back to regular compass mode, because I made it bigger so that we could do the stealth thing. And also, I just wanted to check the temperature. Yeah, 92 degrees. That's why he was so, so slick in that cutscene. Dingus says, just got off of work himself, got a few days off now this week. Nice. I've got sort of a floating day off that I probably need to take at some point this month. We're heading into the last couple weeks. A, I can't believe how fast March has gone by. B, very much looking forward to Evil Genius 2 at the end of the month. C, daylight savings time is the worst. Like, I know I'm giving a really hot take here, and this is gonna be a topic of endless fascination for everybody, but what the fuck? I'm so we you know, this week...
A minute of your time. Let's get us a closer look at this one here.
Round here, strangers gotta call for payment.
I'm done being kind. Last warning. I'll put your mama in the same damn hole.
Any more? So, one thing, I need to remember how to take cover, because I actually don't. It's X? No.
It's the Sunset Trail. Fools.
Right bumper? There we go. Okay. That's good to know. Hello to Brian AFK. I hope that you are having a nice Wednesday as well. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, like, I don't have a lot of experience with, like, the life of crime, but it seems to me like walking up to someone and saying, I am going to shoot you right now, is probably not the best option when you can see that they are carrying weaponry. Oh, wait, I bet I could sell this, this wagon. Hold on a second. This might... So, there's a wagon fence that we know of. I might take this... I'm gonna take this wagon to them. Those idiots didn't know what they had. Okay, stop. Now we need to go to the wagon fence, and they are at Emerald Farm, if I remember? Which is Emerald Ranch. Yeah, let's go see if I can go up here. Now, the last time I had access to an awesome wagon that I could sell for cash, I managed to get into a protracted argument with a group of witnesses who believed that I'd committed a crime that I was obviously incredibly innocent of. And as a result, things got pretty unfriendly for a while. And I lost the wagon. And my life. And several other lives. But the point was, I didn't get to fence the wagon. I would like to do at least one wagon fence at some point in my life. This seems like a good opportunity. The fact that this game lets you go from this sweltering swamp all the way up into the high, snowy mountains in just one continuous take, and that it feels completely natural. It's not like a World of Warcraft situation where you cross a clear demarcation point between one biome and another, but it's so subtle and natural the way that the different parts of the world jigsaw together. I'm very impressed by the quality of the world that they've put together with this game. Also, Dingus is saying, I don't think that was an official toll booth. Yeah, no. They seemed very rude. I would complain to their managers, but then again, I'd just kill them as well and then pick their pockets. Okay, so when the road... Yeah, see, Arthur, just go this way. Yes, we are with a wagon. I feel like the wagon can navigate this grassy field okay.
Wagon nice as that?
Someday when he's around, I want to ask Patikin if he ever played Evolve, or Cheshire. Actually, people in chat, the game Evolve, made by the studio, or at least some of the individuals that did Left 4 Dead, the game that was like, its whole thing was about, you know, 4 players gonna hunt the monster, and the monster is also controlled by a player. Because I'm just curious about it. I'm curious, like, was it fun? I felt like the narrative on that game pretty quickly became, the game mechanics are not really thought out, the reward and progression system is very, very shallow, and the player base bled itself to death. And like hugely unbalanced in different ways. Like certain combination of player classes that made it effectively impossible for the monster to do anything, except for this one monster that was so mobile and so lethal that it was not feasible that anybody would ever win. Like, that was sort of the narrative that I heard about Evolve. Patikin saying that, I had a feeling, Patikin saying that he played Evolve a whole bunch. And Tajir also said that Evolve was awesome until 2K messed it up. Yeah, everything that I just said is just based on, like word of mouth. I never played the game, and like I never saw a stream of people playing it or anything like that. All right, 1 wagon delivered to 1 fence.
Well, ain't this a lovely little thing? Deal. And this is for you.
What do you think we got? $50.
See you again soon.
$40. Okay, not that far off. To take his cut, I suppose. Oh, hey, you know what? While we're here, if he opens up his store again, I'll visit the fence. There he is. Sure.
Remember you. Passed through here some time ago, huh? All right, take a look. Oh, you got something for me?
Okay, we're not selling any cards. No. Yes. So we're gonna sell the pocket watch.
Pick this up off the street, no doubt.
Sell the rings, gold plate buckle, silver pocket watch.
Come across a few of these myself.
Okay, I just want to make sure not to sell any of the cards. You gotta be careful about that. Okay, and that's all that he wants.
Thank you.
I want to make sure to empty out my pockets, because before we figured out where to sell the stolen goods, I had to leave some stuff behind. And watch enough of this stream, you know that I hate leaving behind anything of value. Tashir says, so Moo's saying, wow, I totally forgot about that game. Grumpy used to play it a lot. Tashir saying, I played it, played in a couple betas and was really looking forward to the full release, and then the BS was added and ruined it. I do not remember if this is a tale that I have shared. I certainly think about it a lot, which was... What time is it? 6. Wait a second. Look at this horse. That looks like a really nice horse. Kind of like that black horse. I also like the black horse because it is extremely fast. Yeah, I can't. I've spooked the horse. Stop and calm it. Okay. That's right. You're not supposed to run it down and lasso it. You're supposed to wait until a giant storm is coming up and then approach it. No, see, he's just a dot on the horizon now. Like, he's just gone. He Forrest Gumped it right out of here.
Whoa.
Okay, there he is. Okay, hold on. He or she. I don't know. I can't tell horse genders. I really like this coming storm. So, the thing about Evolve was, okay, made by the people that made Left 4 Dead. That sounds awesome. Asymmetrical multiplayer with a progression system. Oh, that sounds really awesome.
Stay.
Hold on. What can I learn about this horse by studying? It's very thin. Kentucky Saddler. Show info. Well, see, height is really high. Acceleration looks above average. Actually, below average, but I've spooked the horse.
You're okay now.
Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen. The point is, I was all on board for Evolve, and then what happened is the pre-order release stuff was nuts. It was crazy, the complexity that they layered into it. And when you can, like, hold on, I don't know why I can't calm. I really just want to throw my, okay.
Now you
Calm.
just calm down.
Huh. Stop and calm it. Okay. If I do like Richard LaBruna here and just sort of like creep up slowly, does that help? Here's the thing. If there's going to be like, hey, there's 3 different versions of Crusader Kings 3. There's the basic version, if you don't even know if you like it yet. Okay, hold on. Let's go up a little bit closer. Nice and slow. Like, I guess I shouldn't throw the lasso at all. Just walk up and pat. It's okay. Oh, nope.
No. Easy.
Spook the horse. Again, doing this during a storm, probably not the best time to make friends.
Whoa, easy.
Calm. Okay, kicked in the head here. Pat.
Yeah, good. Easy.
Not towards the rocks, if we could. Okay. Look at my timing. Just as the storm broke. Okay, so now we have to get this horse to a stable. And I don't think I'm wanted in Valentine anymore. I've got a stable here. I can take a bath, too. Not that I need one after this rainstorm. What is happening?
It's okay.
Did everybody else see sparks falling from the sky? Okay, apparently the Tommy knockers are down this way. Am I supposed to feel intrigued by the bright green lights on the horizon? Because I am intrigued. Wouldn't it be awesome if just, like, completely unannounced, 2/3 of the way through this game, it was suddenly an alien invasion story? Like, they full-on did Aliens versus Cowboys, except in a video game? Except you played 40 hours of just a straight cowboy game first, before they got to it. Why is the... Oh, are these like oil rigs? Oil derricks? What are these? Okay. Well, whatever this is, I don't think I want to go into it. Yeah, no thanks. We'll find our way around. Hello to Brian. So Tajir said never did see that movie. If that is a reference to Tommyknockers, unless there was a remake that I have overlooked, I can't recommend it. There are good Stephen King adaptations like The Green Mile or The Mist or Misery, and then there's all of the others. I guess, you know, something, I know that it diverges from the book a lot, but I really liked Christine when I was younger. I also have a soft spot for Firestarter. Firestarter was the first piece of entertainment that I saw where I realized how bad it could be to have superpowers or to have uncommon abilities, we'll say. Because am I allowed to like give a spoiler for one specific moment in Firestarter? There's just a scene in Firestarter where, like, who was it? Drew Barrymore, I think, played the kid in that, and she loses her temper. She basically has a flash of anger, and her mother's oven mitts. I think she was wearing oven mitts. I think she was. I don't think it was her hands, but caught on fire. And I remember, like, I was young watching that, and occurring to me, oh my God, like, with powers like that, you could really seriously injure your parents. Okay, I really do want to bring this horse back without a broken leg, if possible. So sorry, Moo is saying, if I haven't told you lately how much I enjoy your streams, let me take that opportunity now. I love your streams. Your wry humor kills me. Thank you very, very much. Angel's seen many movies that I don't even know about. Is Firestarter one of them? Firestarter is old. Firestarter is I can't get over how beautiful this game looks. We've never come up to Valentine at night in the rain like this. This is all new. This is a brand new experience. This game looks so good.
Hey, let's talk about this. Arthur, come lend a hand here.
I can't.
Call your mama for all I care.
Take it easy. I got lumbago.
Should have thought about that earlier.
What is this? I don't want to.
You're pathetic, old man.
Oh. You could have stepped in.
I thought you had it covered.
Just wait till you're old. I'll be at camp if you need me.
Maybe try keeping your mouth shut next time.
Oh, come on. You'd all be bored as rocks without me.
This is not an invitation for spoilers, but I'm not sure that Arthur's life plan includes the part where he gets old. We'll see how it goes, but Arthur and his whole crew don't seem like they are destined to be in the old folks' home. Their lifestyle doesn't seem too compliant with that. But yeah, so we might get a little bit of dialogue here, but when you're growing up, like, oh man, Superman is so cool and he can fly and he's invulnerable, he's super strong and like he can do all this awesome stuff. Yeah, I don't know if this is a cool horse, but I like him or her. Stable. All right, but I'm going to. Yeah, we got Garrison. So, Kentucky Saddler. I want to name this horse. I don't know how. Horse is stabled. True. I don't want to saddle up, and I don't want to sell. So maybe that's as much as I can do? Tack and services, maybe? Yeah, I think I have to saddle up, and I'm not going to do that right now, so just leave. Brian is saying Firestarter was in 1984. Yeah, that sounds about right. But yeah, you never see Superman, accidentally knock down a building with, a daycare inside of it or something like that. Like, you're never exposed to, what could be the really dark side of having powers like that. So I'm going to say that the bath is not necessary. That was a hell of a storm that we rode through, but I'm going to spend the night here. So, something like Firestarter, that was a new way of thinking about it. Like, what if you could hurt people accidentally? And what if they were people that you really cared about that? Like, that stuck in my memory for a long time, that scene of Drew Barrymore's mom's, her hands catching on fire. Sleep. Just until morning. Dingus says, such a cool thing having those ambient encounters with your gangmates. So here's the thing. I absolutely would have gotten involved there, probably in a lethal capacity, because it's the only way that I know how to interact with the world. But I did not want to get off the horse. I was afraid that the black horse that I just got was going to run away. So she's saying the bath is always necessary, especially with assistance. I have to wonder if that was like...
Sleep well?
It's just an odd idea that you're going to take a bath and then a woman is going to come in and all she's going to do is assist with cleaning. Because I kind of feel like that's not how that encounter would go, and yet it does seem to be how that encounter goes here. Which is fine. I'm not sure that I want more than that in the video game that I'm streaming with everybody. And that's... Oh, wait, barber. Oh, can I cut his hair? I would really like to do that, actually. I didn't know that there was a barber here.
Move it. Makes me nervous.
When Moo thinks of a bath, she thinks of The Witcher.
These cars is the only royalty we're likely to meet.
Were you back in town?
Yes, and so does PC Gamer. I think that they used that shot of Geralt in the bath. They said that they used it dozens of times, I think, because there was a section of their of the readers that were so irritated by it, so they just kept doing it over and over again. Yes, cut hair. Hello to Winds of the Weird. So, let's do the facial hair first. Just a trim. And we'll just take it down to... Oh, actually, this is pretty much where I keep it, so that's fine. And then as far as the hair, trim... Oh, yeah, wow. So... Oh, wow, we can almost go full Geralt with it. But no, it... Especially when we're down in the... What's it called?
Just looking to rile me up again.
I'm looking to waste all of your time, sir. Especially when we're like in the swamp and it's super hot. If you've ever had long hair, this is not comfortable. So we're going to take it back to... Again, second one. I like that. Oh, and we can pomade it? Shoot? Sure. Why not? There we go. Oh, wait, styles? I didn't even look at this. Oh, sorry. Pomade is the style. I kind of like middle parted. It's very dashing.
Well?
Yep. Alright, I wasted my money on the pomade because this is how we're doing it. And now we're going to put a hat on and never see what it looks like.
Good. Yeah, that's that.
So, unfortunately, there can be no dialogue about this next thing.
Hey there, mister.
I will just say that, true to form, after we did the final episode of... What's it called? The Last of Us Part 2. And I'm not going to say anything about it, so please nobody worry about spoilers. But after completing the last episode, we thought of a couple other things that I would have wanted to talk about during that stream. And that's the problem. That is both the delight and the shame of streaming, which is you get a chance to encounter these characters and these situations and these mechanics, and then when they're done, they are set aside. Like, you move on to other things. You can replay a game, I suppose, but there's always something else interesting, some new adventure to have. So we don't really do a lot of revisits. So as a result, you have that opportunity during that game to talk about whatever you want, and when it's done, it's done, and you don't get a chance to have those conversations, at least not on stream. There, you could always go back in and do another discussion stream if there was something you really wanted to get off your chest, and you can always talk with people offline. But that moment when the credits are rolling and the volume is too damn loud because you can't figure out how to change it, and you have like everybody who's been there for the journey, that's the time that you have. And there's a certain something about not only what you say, but then what you don't get to say. Do you get to think back on like, boy, oh man, if only we'd done that too. Wins is saying, definitely a game where you have to sit and stare into the middle distance over. Well put. And Caroluna says there's always a game except when playing farming. Oh, gosh, that was another thing. Thank you for bringing that up, Caroluna. So we were in your stream, was it just yesterday, when you drove a piece of farm machinery? I don't know what anything in there. Like, I can mostly work out this is tractor. anything beyond that, I don't know. So it was something that had like a big pipe on the end of it, and you drove it into a building for, like, I don't know why. I'm sure there was a reason. And then you couldn't back it out because the pipe was catching on the top of the door frame. Like, you could get in, but you couldn't drive out, and there wasn't enough space inside the building to turn it around. And, like, we stepped away because my producer had to take a call, and I sort of went away. And when we came back, you were just getting out of it. Like, you had just gotten out of it, and we didn't get to see how did you get out of it? Did you, like, release the suspension on the wheels, let the wind out of the tires? Wind is a word that I chose there. Did you let the air out of the tires? How did you get out of that? The harvester. He was gonna, okay, so Carolina was gonna upgrade the engine. Yeah. And I saw it, like, in chat, Samalander. That's what I wanted to ask Samalander about when he was here. Like, there was some, like, the classic, I have something to ask Samalander and I can't think of what it is. And that was going to be it. So, for anybody else watching, hold on a second, there might be an event here. Are these people being... Oh, no, that's bounty hunters. Yep, I don't bother bounty hunters, and they don't bother me. So, for anybody watching, the topic is Farming Simulator 19, and...
Yep.
Okay, that's almost a hit. Okay, nope, that's not going to be good at all. The rabbit is too close. And now it's gone. All right, well, that's typical rabbit hunting for me. There's a mod that enables me to lift basically anything, so I just wriggled it about a bit. Well, so Moo is saying cough, cheater cough. Is it, like, if you, like, what would you do in the real world? You would, at worst, take a saw and remove the top 2 inches of that door frame, and then, like, I don't know, wood glue it back into place or whatever you do. Whatever you do when you're a really, really bad carpenter. In a video game, you can't do that. So I am all about, and I knew that Moo was kidding, but... Like, I will go to bat for anybody that cheats to get out of, like, basically, like a wall glitch where you can't... Did I hit it? Nope.
Hold now. Oh, shh, Slow up now.
Okay, so Rabbit is dead. I did not use small game arrows. The reason I care about this is that our secret goal is to get 2... perfect pelts. All right, let's look together. I don't think it's gonna be a perfect pelt. Poor! No! Just a step above mangled. Okay, so let's... Oops, nope. Pick up Jackrabbit. Come on. Use every part of our kill. Also, Caroluna is saying that in... So... Also, Caroluna, I guess my question is, so you went in there to upgrade the engine, but then you couldn't get back out. Can you upgrade the engine without driving in there? Because, like, if not, that kind of seems like a game bug. If you have to drive in there to upgrade the engine, and then you can't do that because the thing gets stuck on the way out. Okay, can I... take my bow out? So I'm trying to lead it, and maybe I'm not supposed to do that, because that felt like a good lineup. Oh, shit. That was not even close. And now I'm pretty much out of Deadeye stuff. Okay, that's fine. As long as I'm headed back to camp, I thought, what if I arrive in camp with some awesome venison, everybody would clap, and then even Abigail would not need whatever she needs. We'll all just get along. This seems concerning. Do they? Okay, so I've detected a flaw in my plan. I have no Deadeye juice, and I'm a bad shot. Aside from that, just stellar planning. Get the hell out of here. Can I come at them from the other side? Like, haha, that loser left. No, they're still shooting me. Oh boy. Nope. Okay, time to go. Time to go. Message received. There was a lot of them too. Like that was a princely roadblock. So, Carolyn is okay, and then Captain Ding is saying, apparently yes, I've never seen it, but I have cousins who hunt, and that's the proper way to. No. You just grab it by the tail and rip it off like it's a plastic bag? That. Oh. I thought that was just for convenience, you know? Like, let's not have a big rabbit skinning animation. We'll just peel the rabbit open inside out. But if that's... Wow. Okay. And Carolyn is also saying that it does depend on the map, but usually there's a spot by the shop to do the upgrades.
You really say?
All right, now usually somebody waves us down as we go, and I like to say hello to them. John or Charles. I guess not today. Like, you know those games that you see all the screenshots and stuff of like people like falling through the world, like that was sort of a thing that was happening in Cyberpunk 2077 at first, for example. I can't think that the worst that I ever had of a game where like the geometry just stopped functioning was actually the result of a mod. So it wasn't really the game's fault.
Look who's back.
All right. Well, at least I have some rabbit.
Good.
Hey, send one of them girls down when you get a chance, would you?
Shut up.
In Oblivion, I had loaded a mod that was going to allow more cells in the world to load, which basically greatly increased the quality of the draw distance, and it looked great, and it ran pretty well. But I started having a problem where my character would just, like, almost be falling through the world, but not quite, and it was really ruining things. So I actually posted about it in a game forum, and somebody who had worked on the development team saw it and posted in the thread to say, oh yeah, that's a problem that we've seen with some of the characters that are too fast. They're moving faster than the geometry loads.
What's going on?
Hosea and John are looking for you. They went out to the moonshine stash, said you knew where that was. They was planning a visit to the Braithwaite place, but John needs to do something for Dutch now, so Hosea wants you to join him instead. Seems to be a lot going on.
You're telling me. Okay, thank you.
I like Hosea better than some of the others. But wait. Where's the... this rabbit is going into the pot. Oh, and so you're saying don't speak ill of Cyberpunk. As far as I know, the game is vastly improved. I'm only thinking of it at...
Getting real low on meat here.
Right when it was launched. Okay, so let's give over this rabbit pelt and poor rabbit carcass. I don't know that I want to give any of this other stuff away. No, definitely not the herbivore bait. We need that. And I don't want to give away any of that. What I am going to do, though, it is time to donate to the camp funds because I've got like $1,000 and the camp has $7. And I know where to go. There it is. Okay.
gonna be okay, but please, Javier, I need you strong. Okay? Not okay.
I'm listening to Dutch.
Yes or no. Strong or weak.
Okay, so I got $1,000. I'm going to give... Let's give $200, because that still leaves me with plenty. That's a lot. I mean, that's really a lot, but I want to do my share. There we go. Okay, and I think we can also do some... Is it at the ledger that you do the upgrades? See, this is where some of the subtleties of the game, it's like, where do you go to accomplish certain stuff? So there's all the stuff that we've been collecting. Yep, okay, so now we can do this. So something with kick. Yeah, I'm going to do a whole bunch of upgrades. Cocaine chewing gum sounds delicious, but let's see. Improve the tents for the rest of the camp. Yeah, hold on. How do I... Yes, $300. Sam Melander saying Angel drops the equivalent of like 10K on the camp. Tashir saying Angel's holding out in the funds. Well, I'm doing that. Oh, that actually came out of the camp funds. Well, that's okay. I can still donate my own here. So let's have some fire bottles and high velocity repeater ammo. Sure. I assume there is an achievement for fully upgrading the camp. All right. I'm going to get probably at least one more thing. So horse station, but the thing is, I can hitch my horse, so I don't care about anybody else. The chicken coop. Now that sounds pretty good. How do they pick up the chicken coop at the end? Like, okay, so you set up a chicken coop, but then presumably you want to bring it with you when you move camp, except the chickens have been in there, and they're gross. Like, they're really gross. And this is where, like, you don't have, like, a hose you can just, like, spray around in there. Somebody's got to go in there, like, scrub it out. Or they just throw it in the swamp for a day and then carry it out because that's better. Camp boat? I'm going to do the chicken coop because I feel like that's the most interesting. Also, someone else has to clean it and it's not Arthur. Oh, look, it's on little wheels. Oh, okay. So they just hitch it up behind one of the wagons and it just tools along on its own. See, it's already gross, too. Weird says, odd to live in a time when cocaine was prescribed for everything from postpartum depression to mononucleosis. It might help. It might help with various, I don't know that it would help with anything. Wouldn't you just get addicted to cocaine? I don't know what this stare is down. Do you have any idea how much I just gave to the camp? Dutch? Really giving me the glower there. Okay, I don't need a fire bottle. I was going to see if there's any type of ammo I do need, including that high-velocity repeater rifle that we just donated. Yep. Okay, and do you have any arrows? Because I really wasted a bunch of those. Arrows. Got it. Okay, so Abigail had said that there were things to do. Now, Haseo's right there. And then... It sounded like there was an argument that, you know, there were two different people debating where they wanted my attention. But it looks like we're going to go here. Yeah, I'm not going to go fishing right now. So... This isn't my horse, is it? This isn't Yalta. Hold on a second. Nope. Yeah, see, that's being... In camp, there is enough... There we go. Okay. There's enough little icons that I get turned around on which direction is which.
Hello, Arthur.
Follow the red line out here.
Yeah.
Now, one enticing thing is that Azric had said at the end of his Wolf Among Us stream that he has some additional games that he's going to be sort of mixing in. I really like it when, like, every weekend, you know that you can see Division Force on Tashir's channel. And right now, you know that you can get the Broken Sword games from Patikan. And before that, he was doing the Leisure Suit Larry games. And then... Hold on, let me just finish this thought. Like, with Mia, you know that on Wednesday it's Wolf Among Us, on Friday it's, Dead Space, on Sunday it's Slow and Steady Sundays, it's Graveyard Keeper. Like, I love that kind of schedule, and I tend to get really locked in on one game, and I play that one game until it's done, and then, there might be little audition streams here and there as you go, but I don't have that ability to, like, spread out to different games that way. And I admire people that can. Among other things, I, like, get so accustomed, like, the controls and the story that I just want to see what happens next.
Selling it back to where it came from.
Why?
I ain't got a market for it. They made it. They must have someone to sell it to. Stuff look kind of lonely out here. I think we'll cut ourselves a deal.
I get you.
You and Dutch was just doing your duty when you requisitioned it. Now I'm doing mine.
All right. I should get going now. I'll leave you fellas to it. Good luck.
Thank you, John. We'll see you later. Dutch asked him to look into something to do with the Braithwaite horses, I think.
Sure, okay.
Okay, let's head out to the Braithwaite's place. You know the way?
Yeah, I've been there. So, what exactly are we doing? This is the moonshine we took after blowing up the Braithwaite still, right?
I think the good citizens taking the trouble to return their stolen goods deserve some reward, don't you? And it's time we made a formal introduction, like Dutch told us. Look, these are two big old plantation houses. All I keep hearing is they hate each other so much they can't see past it.
I know. I've seen it. There's a gray boy and a Braithwaite girl carrying on a secret affair. I've been, well, helping them.
The mind boggles. You think they're of use?
Not sure. They don't seem too involved in the rest of it, but maybe.
Well, I'm sure there's money in this for us somewhere if we can get in the middle of it.
I'm driving a little bit slow here because I feel like having all that, it just sounds like all those jugs could shatter apart if I get too adventurous. Sam Lander says that I've mostly spread out to different games because I have too many games I want to play. Yeah, that is another reason that I tend to dial in on one game and focus in until it's done is, I've talked about before, streaming really helps me to focus in on this adventure. I finish, like, even off stream for years now, I typically finish most of the games that I play because I want to see them through. Streaming has just made that easier and faster and sort of more fun in general. It's not that I begrudged it, but being able to, like, hit credits on something with the viewers that have been along for that journey, it feels like you've done something together with everybody. But I very much feel what Sam Lander is saying, which is you want to... I really want to speed up, but I'm just... All right, let's try it. I feel like all these jugs are just going to shatter. That's the great thing about gaming. I feel like there can be long gaps between television episodes, television series, movies. With games, so many games you can get so much out of that by the time you're
modest little homestead, isn't it?
Done, there's 3 more things that you want to play.
Hello, gentlemen. How are you?
What's that in the back there?
Moonshine, my fine fellow. May I have a word with the man of the house?
The man of the house is a lady. Mrs. Catherine Braithwaite.
May I speak with her? I want to discuss a business opportunity. I mean no harm. No harm at all. You may happily shoot me if I do.
Okay. She's at the house. We'll be watching you.
You heard the man. Driver, proceed, please.
Samlander was saying that he barely ever finishes games, and he's finished 20 times as many. I'm just going to go straight over this. 20 times as many while streaming.
What you want?
Found something.
Than he does off
Out
stream.
in the hills. Thought maybe you was in the market for it.
For what?
Some liquor.
I ain't in the market for what's already mine.
The way we see it, it's ours. Well, with us possessing it, and I checked all over. For the life of me, I couldn't see your name on it. Oh. Relax, I ain't here to rob you. No, it seems that's easy enough. Why not do a deal? What do you sell that stuff for?
$1 a bottle?
Give us 50 cents.
It's already ours.
Well, look on it as a reward for finding the property. Alternative is we go sell it someplace else.
The alternative is you get shot.
Now, who wants to get shot over a bottle or two of liquor?
Pay the man.
Pleasure doing business with you. And listen, we didn't take it. At least not without orders from...
Oh, I know exactly who gave you your orders. Old Sheriff Gray. You know what? I don't want it. In fact, sir, now you can do me a favor. There's an extra $10 if you do. Drive the stuff into Rhodes, head over to the tavern run by Mr. Gray, and give the stuff out for free.
Mama!
Hush now. I believe they call that a promotional expense.
As you wish, madam.
You boys come back sometime and tell me how you made out. Maybe we'll play a little cribbage.
All right. Next stop, the Rhodes Saloon.
Here we go.
Very nice of them to turn the wagon around for me.
I finally sold those Cornwall bonds. Got close to 1,000 for them. I wanted more, but not bad considering how hot they were, especially after that bloodbath in Valentine.
Oh, not bad at all.
Apparently, Cornwall's been pumping a lot of cash into the Pinkertons. Wants to keep their full effort on going after gangs. Gangs like us.
Yeah, that don't surprise me.
All right. This could get ugly. You and Dutch already have that thing going on in town with the sheriff.
Yeah, Mr. Gray.
That's it. Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
I'm the clown. You're the idiot. Just look sad and keep quiet. Even you can do that, Arthur.
Oh, I have to.
Oh boy.
Put this hat on. Smoke this pipe. Bring your lip forward. Just a bit. Squint. Oh, perfect.
What about you?
Oh, shh. You can't speak. You're turned idiot. Right? Bro, poor mammy's hot. There. Fenton, there. Don't get mad now.
I'm not sure this is the best disguise. It's just Arthur in a hat. He usually wears a hat. This is just a different hat. Dingus was saying that she's a character. Yeah. So first of all, okay, so to circle back to an earlier point of conversation that I don't think that I said, that the guy who's in love with the woman from the other family and so forth, Arthur asked him at one point, how much money do you have? Like, are you guys really rich? And he's like, oh, I don't really know. Like, I just sort of do my art. And yeah, you know something? If you've never had to think about or worry about money in any capacity, you're probably doing pretty okay. Especially if you're like a young adult and you're just sort of like doing your art and it's never come up. You're probably doing just fine. Secondly, though, this lady was like, I am slightly confused as to why the people at that farming plantation place did not simply shoot Haseo and Arthur here and take their stuff, because it's their stuff. Like, they recognize their own product. These two total strangers walk up and say, hey, I can't help but notice that we have current custody of your bottles of moonshine. Pay us what we ask or we'll take it somewhere else. It seems like they could have just killed them on the spot and then said we didn't do that. And then they get all their moonshine back. But instead, they pay for it and then say keep it and go hand it out for free. Which leads us back to the ways that you know that you have plenty of cash.
Okay, Fenton, stay calm now. For Mama, she loved you so. Just a shame you had to strangle her in a rage, right? Grab 2 cases of that stuff and follow me.
Sam Melinder's saying, not everybody, there's lots of people that don't murder. True. It's just I kind of feel like they do, given that they're in this blood feud with this rival family, and they've been reportedly visiting violence upon each other for generations.
Hello! Hello, I'm Melvin. This is my brother Fenton. Don't mind him, don't madden him. He's turned idiot. Killed our mother, but it weren't his fault. How'd you boys like a couple of bucks? I bet you would. One for each of yous. We're in the new trade of advertising, which is an American art form about ensuring people buy the correct things.
I don't know.
$1 more. Says give us half an hour. What harm can we do in half an hour? Go along now. Enjoy the money. Come along, Fenton. Let's hand out the liquor.
Okay, which way is behind the bar? Oh, here.
Gentlemen! My name is Melvin. That's my brother Fenton. He's a bit funny, but boy, can he pour drinks fast. For the next 30 minutes, the drinks in this here bar, in this here town, are entirely free. Yes. The only rule is that you gotta drink them. So hurry up, put old Fenton to work. Don't get him mad, though. His mama made him mad, and we buried her. Poor thing. Now come up to the bar, everybody. Come on, fellas, it's your lucky day.
I'll have one, Fenton.
A gift. Bounty.
Okay. Oh, you actually pour. Got it.
When I see a gift horse, I'll burn my eyes. See, that's some strong stuff.
Just keep them coming.
Don't be shy, boys. Don't be shy. It's the lady
Okay,
above the
serve
county.
drink.
Now it's your own.
I feel like I'm really dumping this out.
Another bottle, Fenton. These men are dry. Soon as you get hideously drunk, come on. Where's mine then? We got work to do, my boys. Let's go. Providence.
You're a fine man,
You're
Fenton.
shining on
Fine
you.
man. Don't listen to your
boy.
brother.
Come on.
Over here,
Come
Fenton.
along.
Hey, send a couple this
Everybody
way,
just
will
straight
ya?
up goes blind after this. This is how antifreeze is invented.
Whoa, wife is gonna kill me. I only went out for milk.
Drink up. Drink up. Fenton. Serve these men. Serve these men, you murderous moron.
Just keep them coming.
Drink up. Drink.
Lemoyne Raiders.
Good evening, gentlemen. Quiet libation.
You.
Me?
You're the bastards who stole the liquor we was gonna buy.
Gentlemen, we're in advertising. Come on in and have a drink.
That's our goddamn liquor.
An honest mistake.
Boys, get him.
I want both those sons of bitches dead.
Whoops. Okay, so now we try to remember how to reload. Y is the answer to that. Oops.
Upstairs, hurry! Help me! Arthur!
Oh. Oh, he really had to work to get over that railing.
Hey, this way!
I can't, so now I can't why.
Let's go.
What's happening? Wait, what happened? Wait,
Come on, Peyton.
Stop that wagon!
Look, I'm getting us out of here.
Ain't gonna let this go, are they?
Over there! They got out the back!
Got more coming after us.
I see them.
Well, shoot them then.
You think we wouldn't find you?
Look out! More of them! Behind us, Arthur! Coming out of the alley!
Can't wait to hear you beg. We run the liquor around here. Stay out of our business.
Watch your back!
just reloading.
Right.
It's gonna take a minute.
Both those sons of bitches!
Look out on your right!
Oh boy.
You fools are playing the wrong game! I see it! Made it! Turn around, more behind you!
Oh, maybe it's B to reload. Alright, I thought it was Y. Are they on the train now too? Nope.
Why don't you walk the rest?
Get! Behind you! Made a mistake messing with us southern boys!
We run the liquor around here. Stay the hell out of our business.
You see any more of them?
Don't think so.
Hey, I need, oh, I don't have any, how ironic that I don't have any
So
booze.
it's over a few bottles of booze?
I reckon it's more they don't want another gang on their patch.
Okay. Pull off the road here.
All right, we're good.
Yeah. Remind me never to take up a career in, what was it?
Advertise.
Yeah. You think that woman set us up?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. This place is odd.
Well, I keep seeing those fellas.
Some local militia. Clearly not too happy to have some new competition. I'll go visit old Ma Braithwaite, see what's what.
Why?
We've been making money. The chest is filling up again, slowly but surely. Part of me thinks we just get ourselves good and lost. But we still need a lot more money before that can happen. So, for now, let me go give old Mrs. Braithwaite some of this moonshine as, well, let's call it a peace offering.
Sure.
That was fun, Fenton. We'll make an actor of you yet.
I'll go speak to Dutch.
So wait, the lady that we went to, well, hold on.
So, what do you think?
About what?
The fine folks around these parts.
Oh, real nice.
Exactly. On the one side, we have got the Gray family. Scots, degenerates, drunkards, the local law. You couldn't make this stuff up. Rich as Croesus. And on the other, their mortal enemies, the Braithwaites. Moonshiners, hypocritical, both rolling, we believe.
In gold. And in the middle of it all, you got some inbred retelling of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
So what you boys thinking?
We try to rob them both.
You sure?
Why not?
Because we got lawmen in 3 different states after us.
Last thing I want is to get us into trouble, but we need money. Now, we have the opportunity here to put ourselves in the middle of something ain't nobody gonna know we was here, because even without us, these fools are gonna kill each other anyway.
Okay, well, Hosea's gone back to see that Braithwaite woman.
Good. Hosea should definitely take the lead on this. I sent Sean over to Braithwaite Manor, too. Now, you can meet up with them, or join John and Javier at the Gray's place. Something to do with the Braithwaite's prize horses.
Well, how the hell did we get in at the Gray's place?
Sheriff Gray kindly put in a word with his father. It ain't that complicated. We gotta convince each family that we're on their side, and then we rob them both. Before they figure out it was us that done it, and not the other lot, we'll be long gone. Think of it as payback for my daddy.
Payback. I ain't in the revenge business, Dutch. Least of all for something happened a long time ago.
Well, I guess we all gotta pay for something. Now, if you will excuse me, Arthur, I got to write a letter.
Whoa. Okay, that was only a bronze. What do we do? So, complete with at least 90% accuracy and headshot 5 Lemoyne Raiders in the saloon. I must say, I was about to say maybe I got at least 3, but then no, I mostly just went for body shots. And the 90% accuracy, yeah, that's just being a lot more careful than I was. I did complete the mission without taking any health items, but that's just because I don't care about Arthur's well-being. Not really. It just doesn't occur to me to have any of that. I do want to have some brandy. Yes. I need a lot more Deadeye core. Some gin. Okay, and in terms of the hour, 9:23, yeah, we're pretty much in for the night. How about some poker?
Very well. That's good.
Actually, wait, before I do this, there's... No, it's not story. It's under progress. We have a challenge, like a gambling challenge. Let me see if we can do that here. Gambler. So, the next one is in blackjack. Oh, this isn't a blackjack table, though. Double down and win the hand 5 times. All right, I'm going to skip on poker, then. As far as I know, we have not seen a blackjack table yet. Unless the thing that I've been thinking is dominoes is actually...
I ain't thinking much.
Blackjack.
Drunken idiot, that's what you're thinking.
I got bigger problems to worry about.
Have you, Arthur? Have you? That's nice. Good for you. Good for you.
But Karen, don't do this to yourself. Please. You got a choice.
Sure. I got a choice. That's nice.
2 left feet.
I'm not
Ugh, this got dark.
No, of course you're not.
Or at least sad.
very funny.
So one thing we've been struggling with Arthur is that I don't eat enough and he keeps winding up underweight, but I don't really know... Oh, look, he got all fortified.
Hi there, Arthur.
Hello. Greet.
Always good to see you.
He sheared me up.
Let's... Okay. So we're going to sleep until morning, and then we'll probably do at least one more mission. I love the lighting effects in this game. It looks so warm and inviting. Even though, like, the... Not change clothing, not weapon locker. Sleep. Yeah, morning. Good 8 hours of sleep. Better than the 4 hours I had last night. Both in the game and in the real world. And and I think it was Patikin, or no, it was Sashir who said, there's always time for a bath. Yeah. Yikes. Whoa. I don't remember rolling around in the tar pits, but yeah, I think like oil just, Arthur just fell into some like oil slag or something. Look at his everything. Ugh. So I know that he can't swim for long. Maybe I can just like take a quick dip in the lake, get some of this off. I feel really bad now about not taking the bath when I had the opportunity. I wanted to make sure that I had a chance to sleep. Oh yeah, look how much cleaner it is already. It's not like completely black anymore. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, okay. Now I'm just wet and not looking like I crawled out of La Brea. All right. That worked. That actually worked a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, so at least one more mission. Let's go find something fun. So this one has been waiting. That's Molly. Apparently I thought Karen was Molly. So we can go see John. We go see Hosea. Well, of the two, I'd rather like I don't know that this is an either or, but of the two, I was just hanging out with him. So I would want to go with John and Javier. But let's do Molly instead. Because she is right here. This lighting in this setting actually really does make me want to go camping again. And I was never like a big camping person, but I've been out, I've done a bunch of hiking, done a bunch of camping. And it's this atmosphere is what I sort of miss about it.
Yes, Miss O'Shea.
Call me Molly, would you? Arthur, how is Dutch? I mean, how does he seem to you?
I'm about the same as usual, I guess.
I really love him, you know. But if he... Like he always says, loyalty is everything, so...
Arthur! Excuse me, Miss O'Shea.
What you want?
I bring a gift. The great gift of information.
So you got some tip-off, so now I can risk my neck and make you some money while you lounge around.
You know, Arthur, bitterness, it works on the inside as well as on your sour face.
If you say so. But you could go find some other fool to run your errands.
Bill, come on over here. Will you be my other fool? You too, Charles.
What are you talking about?
Arthur's above a little stick-up I heard about.
No, I'm not.
You just said...
Hey, I'll do it, as long as you ride with us.
I got a serious medical condition.
Yes, you are a compulsive liar.
No need to be like that. Charles, have I ever lied to you?
I hardly know you.
Exactly. Now, you boys should do this. It's easy, and I'll only take a small commission for my information. But it's now or never.
Then it's never.
Oh, God help me. Fine, I'll do it.
Well, what is it?
It's a supply wagon carrying payroll, but very briefly unguarded, apparently. As it passes through a crossroads near here where there's an old ruined church before it connects with the rest of the wagon train. Very easy pickings.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
You are a sick man, Arthur Morgan. A very sick man indeed.
This way. Bunch of smart Alex. Yeah.
It wasn't just the line, it was the look that Charles gave out afterwards.
We've only been down here all of 5 minutes.
Well, while you boys been off fishing or playing lawman or whatever the hell you've been doing, I've been getting down to business.
Finding the nearest grog house.
Hey, you don't want in on this, Williamson, that's fine by me. Do us all a favor. Head home.
Just give it a rest, you two.
Just have a little faith for once, will you? I've been scoping jobs like this since you fellers were knee-high to a grasshopper.
Once a decade, maybe. So what is it you've scoped here exactly?
Well, I told you. There's a wagon with a lockbox passes through every week.
They switch outriders just north of here, but the front wagon's by itself for a stretch before the last run down into roads.
Caroluna, have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Okay, hold up here.
We should cover our faces.
They'll be passing through the crossroads up ahead.
When?
Soon, Williamson. Christ's sakes. They should be due any time now.
Let's keep this quiet and clean. Nobody needs to die here.
There! You see, gentlemen? Just like clockwork.
Stop the wagon! I said, stop the damn wagon! Whoa! Now, don't try anything stupid!
We won't do anything unkind.
You know, boys, I don't want to get shot, but this is a mistake. I work for Cornwall Kerosene and Tar, Mr. Leviticus Cornwall.
Oh, great.
So you know him?
Who doesn't?
I hear he's rich enough to share the wealth around and not miss it too much.
Oh, he'll miss it.
Okay, why don't you check out round the back? Arthur, help me out here. Now, let's see what's inside. Okay, we're looking good. Must be nearly 1,000 here. Shit! Hey! Think I see something! Oh, great. Let's go! Arthur, let's go! Yeah!
Hold right stick. All right.
We got a lot of company back there.
Get him. Okay, we have somewhat less company back there now. Also, I lost track of who I was with.
Nice going, Uncle. Most guarded wagon in goddamn history.
Oops. Not good enough. Oh boy, there's a million of them. Okay. Keep going, everybody.
Come on! Stay with me. Come on. Right, boys, come on! Where the hell are we going? Getting out of here! What kind of dumb questions? Shoot those bastards.
No, no. Keep going this way.
Wait the son of a... Come on, Arthur! Dead man! You can move fast when you have to, can't you? Just shut up, Williamson! Yep. Faster, come on!
If the fight goes on, I'm gonna take something to fortify the Deadeye. Because I never think to do that.
Quick! Get off the trail! Into the woods! Let's shake him and get back to camp! No, we need to find a place to lie low. We can't risk leading Cornwall's men to camp. All right! Yeah!
Whoa! Let's hide in here. Quick!
Go on, get out of here. Get out of here, go on. I'll see you later. All right, let's get out of sight. Stay until dark, and then we'll sneak out of here. Charles, you keep watch for now. Sure. Well, we, get some rest. Ugh. All right. Let's try and get out of here. Hey, shit! Absolutely. Well, shut up, old man.
Look, I was just trying to...
Shut up. There's a light over by the house.
Damn. Hey, now let's just keep this calm. See what happens.
Is this your place? Kinda. And you didn't hear nothing? Why don't you just tell me, partner, what you heard? Go ahead, tell me what you heard. I don't... Maybe I heard some noises out by the barn a while ago. Ain't me.
Better not be. All right. Group forth. Low. Go check out the barn. Sir.
Kind of seems like we might want to leave, everyone. Okay, I only have the option to look. I cannot move.
Well, the place looks deserted enough. Sure. You head inside, I'll go round the back.
Okay, now, suddenly...
Place looks empty to me. Now, the old guy up there is full of crap.
I don't think they're here. Don't see any horses.
Come on, let's head back. Boss! Place is empty! Shit!
How do you jump? I really want to get over this railing. Okay, well...
Move over.
We got more of the bastards on this.
Where are they all coming from? Looks like Mr. Cornwall's gone and upped his security.
More on the right here.
More on the right. Alright, I'm coming over to the right.
Out of the way, Bill. Got a hit.
You won't make it out alive. This fella really don't like getting robbed.
Let's just hope we don't run out of bullets.
Oh man, this guy...
Okay. Nicely done, Bill. They teach you that move in the army too?
Can't you keep your back beat still for 10 goddamn seconds? You got us into this.
That was close. How about we stop robbing Cornwall for a while?
I didn't know we was robbing Cornwall. All right?
I was in the same thing. Like, for somebody who doesn't like to get robbed, Cornwall is very good at it.
Behind you, Charles.
Hold them back. Do not let them close in on us.
Okay, I feel like they're all done on this side. I'm gonna come back over here. I really don't want to kneel in front of the broken slats.
There's a goddamn horde of them on the left here. One dead already. Come on.
Oops.
I hope you're ready to die.
I've got this, Uncle.
Don't worry, fellers. We ain't going out like this. No goddamn way.
Why? You got another surefire plan for us, Uncle? Ain't you glad now I insisted you come along?
Oh, this is it. I'm officially retired. Shit! Fire! Everyone still breathing? I am. You would be. Oh, hell. This is what you call easy pickings, Uncle? Easy pickings for them, more like. I did my research, all right? Yes, well done with that. I'm sorry we have...
Okay, I can no longer kneel. I think I know why.
This whole place is catching. Come on, old man!
Arthur! Let's head to the woods!
Well, I guess we're wishing goodbye to that hat.
Into the trees! Come on!
Hey, everybody, I'm gonna get drunk. That's okay. I just like the idea of sprinting through the woods for your life, but also getting nice and buzzed.
Arthur, with me.
Wait, where am I going?
Quick, behind these rocks.
They're coming this way. Perfect. We need to do this quietly. You take the left and I'll take the right, okay?
Your right or my right?
Wait, do I have, like, throwing knives or something? Yeah. It's pretty quiet.
You see anything?
Not yet.
Okay, that wasn't quiet, though. Crap.
Uh-oh. Clearly those boys ain't as quiet as us. Guess we should go give them a hand. We ain't getting out of this alive. Son of a bitch!
Oh, he was already dead. Okay.
Shit! Nearly got me! That was too damn close!
Where is he? Where is he?
We all still alive? Yeah, just about. Yeah, I'll deal with you later.
We got some money, didn't we?
Sure, but now we got Cornwall on our backs.
It was an honest
Hey,
mistake.
leave it. Go on, get out of here. Every man split up. Go on, run quick.
Good luck, gents.
Stay quiet and move.
All right, when we get y'all to first job, get the hat back. Yeah, unsurprising.
Okay.
The bronze on this. So, get 20 headshots. Failed. Complete with at least 80% accuracy. Nope. Save Uncle when he's overpowered. When did that happen? Save Uncle when he's overpowered. I have no memory of that happening. But I did it without taking any health items. That's the check mark I can reliably get. Okay, I can go back for the bodies, but nah, it's not really worth it, I'd say. So, I do want my hat back, and it was Patikin who pointed out, yes, so you can just go there, bam, yep. Hat restored. So, that'll probably be the last main mission. What we'll do is go pick out where we want to go next. So, we'd go visit John, go visit Haseo, go to Dutch, who I usually save for last, and Lenny. So I think a good rule of thumb, or at least the way that I think about it, is I'm going to do the missions in the order that, like, they appear on the map. So hopefully that way I don't miss anything. I'm going to go head over to where John is. We'll get close, and then that'll put us in a good position for our next episode. As I ride over, and this is a fun thing about Red Dead, because we get to actually go someplace as we talk about some of the fun stuff that's happening. So, as previously discussed, over at Tasherre Games, Tasherre Games, he has just started up his very first ever playthrough of the game Control by Remedy. Hope you will check that out. That game is awesome, and it is every bit as much fun to watch as it is to play. Patikin has just finished up the first in the Broken Sword games. Apparently there's 5 of them. I don't know if he meant 5 remaining or 5 in total, but apparently there's going to be a ton of those. Assuming that they were put out over a period of time, it'll be interesting to see how the art style and animation and game mechanics evolve on those. I don't think I've ever even heard of them, so that'll be a fun view. Okay, sorry, Yalta was looking brushy, but no, she's still actually very well groomed. Over at Caroluna, he was playing some Farming Simulator 19, which we talked a little bit about. Samalander has also been playing some of that, as well as... So, yeah, I never got a chance to talk about this because so many other things were happening, but Samalander had been doing a very, very deep dive into RimWorld, and I thought for sure he's gonna win. Like, for sure he's gonna, like, do the end thing in RimWorld and get away. But what happened is members of his chat had the ability to vote on various events, and a number of people stacked up various catastrophes, and his final episode is something to behold. It is a cavalcade of cataclysms, and I recommend checking it out, and that's over at Samalander. Let's see. Azarek just played through episode 4 of the one and currently only available season of The Wolf Among Us. Many people, like me, have played that in the past, but with news that a second season... Okay, stop. Don't get any closer. This is close enough. This is perfect. So we're going to put down... We're going to story and save. And let's just see when the last save was. So we are recording this on 3/17. This is March 17th, 2021. Our last save was February 21st. It's been almost a full month since our last game, and that was not due to a lack of interest in this, but rather an overweening interest in something else. So that's where that comes from. Boom, updated our save. So yeah, if you would like to brush up on your Wolf Among Us lore ahead of the forthcoming sequel, there are a few ways better to do it than to check out twitch.tv/Azarick, that's Azarick. Also, More Than a Mia has been doing her full-length playthrough. She just finished episode 3 last week and will be returning for episode 4 sometime soon. You can check her out at More Than a Mia. M-I-A is the last part there. Popolotko had done a recent stream, but I believe it was artwork. And when I say, but I believe it's artwork, that is some of her, like, I can play a game. I can't do art. When I see someone who can, it is so impressive to me, and that's what Popolotko was working on. So please check her out at Papulatko. She's done all of the emotes for our channel here, and very, very much appreciated. I love her artwork as much as I love seeing it all in the way that it comes together. So I hope that you will check that out as well. And Samlander is confirming Cavalcade of Cataclysms is accurate. Yeah, after I heard Samlander, we went back and looked at some of it, and it was... I don't know that anybody knows more about RimWorld than Jason McMaster, but as I've pointed out, he tends to play it on such a high level that it is intimidating to see. By watching you play and learn about it for the first time, it was a real sales pitch on that game. You made me intrigued in that game in a way that some of the other really deep dives had sort of made it look inaccessible just because the people knew it so well. And that's sort of like the way that we handled some of our recent Anno 1800 streams. It's not that I know the game super well, but I wanted to present it in a way that newcomers would feel comfortable. Oh, this is something that I could play and have fun. At some point, I want to do something similar with Crusader Kings 3. I just have to learn how to play Crusader Kings 3 first. I just have to learn it. Then I can do a fun stream to show off what it's like to play. On that note, JV McMaster has been doing his typical array of different streams. He's been doing some Overwatch. He was doing some Hitman 3. He was doing... he was doing a co-op game with his friends. It's always fun when you can remember the generalities, but not the specifics. He was doing a co-op... was it Valheim? I know he's been playing some Valheim, but... it was something else, some co-op game that he was doing with a friend, and it is gonna come to me at some point after all of this. Also, Drienne Levode has been continuing her full-length playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn, as has Brian, and I'm not going to remember all of the numbers at the end of Brian's name, but it's like Brian 200 and then some additional numbers. But Brian is replaying it. Drienne has been playing it for the first time. I believe SG Tiffany, I believe it's also a first playthrough for her. It is so awesome to see people rediscovering Horizon Zero Dawn, and I am very much looking forward to seeing Tashir's own deep dive of that, which will be coming a little bit later in the year, as will Mia's. Like, that's the great thing about a game like Horizon Zero Dawn, and thank goodness Sony decided to port that over to PC. I would love to see them do that with so many more games. I know that Days Gone is on the way, but also with The Last of Us Part 2, Sly Cooper, Ratchet and Clank. Like, they've got so many awesome properties that not everybody has a PlayStation, Sony, and you're not going to be able to get everybody to get one. So keep porting those over to PC, because there's so much great content there. And Horizon Zero Dawn is a high watermark in open world game design and narrative ambition. I have some issues with sometimes the way in which the story is delivered that I've talked about, but in terms of the quality of the writing and the intrigue of the mystery that game sets up and delivers on, it is worth your time. And you can find that right now at Drienne Levode and SG Tiffany. That's SG Tiffany. I once misspelled it. We wound up rating over to the wrong person. So make sure you get the EY at the end of that. And also for Tashir and More Than a Mia coming up later in the year. And oh gosh, there's so many other people. The only other person that immediately comes to mind is Mr. Binky, who himself is doing the AWE DLC for Control. He recently just wrapped up the Foundations DLC that takes place post-game, but as you're playing through it, there's another expansion pack that actually unlocks partway through that can be played after the main story is done or before, depending on how you want to tackle it. And I think it's valuable to know when the DLC packs unlock and when they can or should be done, because absent that information, you could wind up playing it too early or too late, and it really throws off your power curve. The one of the two expansions can be played at any time. Oh, and by the way, oh my gosh, speaking of McMaster, here he is. He just resubscribed for 8 months. McMaster, thank you so much for the resubscription. And so, McMaster, actually, so you can answer the question. I am completely blanking on the co-op game that you've been playing. I do not remember if it was Valheim, but I thought it was something else. And it's really bothering me that I can't remember what it is. But I was just trying to remember the game that you were playing with Mike Cathcart. You guys were just playing a co-op game. Monster Hunter. Christ, of all the games to have forgotten. Yeah, McMaster's doing a deep dive into Monster Hunter, and it's been a while since I've gotten a chance to see that game, and that is a lot of fun to watch as well. That's what I was trying to remember, because yeah, it's Monster Hunter. It's super iconic. Yes, and a new one is coming out next week. Also, question for McMaster, are you going to be playing Evil Genius 2? Because I would really like to see that. I'm very much looking forward to the release myself, but I would have a lot of fun watching you play that as well. Oh, and Simulator saying, I don't know anyone who really knows how to play Crusader Kings 3. It would be my first. This will be our last topic, but like, I never played Crusader Kings 2. I never played Europa Universalis. I've never played Hearts of Iron. I've only played Stellaris, and I really like Stellaris. But Crusader Kings 3, there were so many good reviews of it. There were so many people saying, if you've never played one, this is where to jump in. It's accessible. It's fun. It's got a lot of like story beats to explore. Like, it is about the narrative arc of this family or this dynasty that you're setting up. And that's what sold me on it. And someday we'll have a chance to jump into it. McMaster's also saying, yes, he certainly is playing Evil Genius 2, and 3 is great. You'll love it. I'm very much I'm looking forward to learning it because what mostly got me into it was the idea that it was accessible. When I looked at some of the other Paradox games, it felt like you need to understand the history of the Holy Roman Empire. You need to know what Prussia was and why it's no longer a thing. You need to know the different nation states that came together to form Germany. And if you don't know those things, some of their other games look very, very challenging to get into. But when people said Crusader Kings 3 was the accessible one, I was like, okay, saddle up, let's do it. On that case, though, we're going to jump down from our saddle, find somebody fun to raid, and we'll see you guys again as early as tomorrow. Barring some big development, I would expect that we will be back here again tomorrow for some more horse riding, gun shooting, and wide missing action here in the world of Red Dead Redemption 2. JV McMaster saying, have a great stream or good night. Yes, we are more on the good night of stuff. McMaster, if you are streaming now, I will filibuster for a moment. I would love to toss over if you are getting ready to stream. Otherwise, we will find another engaging target and we will see you guys here tomorrow for, again, some more streaming. That's about it. Okay, McMaster's saying that he's not streaming bad weather. Yeah, we've had some wild windstorms lately. Azric says, thank you for the stream and have a great night. Yeah, well, Azric, thank you for the great stream earlier today with The Wolf Among Us. That was a lot of fun to watch, and I am looking forward to seeing your adventure through the conclusion. I don't know if you were here when I said earlier, but I feel like you and I are making very, very similar choices. Anyway, let's go find somebody fun to raid, and until next time, you guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.